2:50 p.m. this Saturday afternoon. My new viewer. Yep. Eventually they all come wandering in. Take note of what's going on down here below. Or they might just wander in from down here below, such as the raccoons. Now, something that I did not post was the factor that the other day, not this morning, but the other day when the raccoon came up and then it departed, it came up once again as I was sitting right here where I'm at, and it began to eat right in front of me. Unfortunately, as I went to turn on the camera, I had the sound on, and of course my phone went pa-ting when the camera began, and basically spooked that raccoon away. And that was, I believe, Mama Raccoon out of the 3 raccoons that I have shown previously. Oh, but you know what? Raccoons are a game animal, so why don't we just go ahead and shoot them and skin them and make our coon skin caps, right? Just like we should do something about these cats, right? I guess maybe, yeah. Oh, we got so many squirrels around here. They're a nuisance. They're running all over the place all the time, you know? Oh, and the blue jays, oh, they're so annoying, such a nuisance with their non-stop cackling, and I don't want to say cawing because that's what crows do, but yeah, so maybe we should just net them and ban them. And that was a fad back in the 50s and 60s. Yeah, oh yeah, that was the narrative of the day. Yeah, trap wild animals and, bag them and tag them. Yeah, yeah. No, too many people got programmed by that idiot Bob Barker on The Price is Right, and then Miss Drew Carey that took over. Yeah. No, I don't go for the bleeding heart liberal nonsense. And I never will. Oh, your child's got cancer. Guess we better euthanize them, right? Oh, no, well, it's all your fault because you couldn't take care of them, right? Right? There's got to be a catalyst for cancer cells to kick in, according to, some sciences out there. Come on, people. Get your head screwed on straight. Deprogram yourselves. In fact, I'm going to be coming out with a video, and I did not want to go back into narrating my content or providing narrations or narratives. Well, maybe narratives, but not really the narrations thereof. I don't know. Get me fired up and I'm gonna spout. That's what a dragon does, right? Remember that. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna spit fire, damn it. But this might be something that, well, I don't believe hardly any of you out there understand. A little thing called your name. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going to go deep into that without it being complex. Layman style. very simplistic to understand, or at least I'll try to keep my fingers crossed for those that have difficulties understanding my narrations. Once again, I've got viewers out there that just don't get it. They don't get me, they don't get my channel, and they apparently never will. You know, that's not my problem. And I don't view it as being my problem. But you make it my problem, and I'm going to address it as my problem. But otherwise, we still have, you know, see, I do have those that tend to crowd around when I am out here speaking. For whatever reasons. And it's just like this morning when I was out here and I showed Puff. That was the closest that cat has ever come within distance of me. Voluntarily, okay? In the early days I reached out and I was able to, you know, stroke his back gently once. I've only touched that cat one time, but this morning he sat within about 1.5 feet away from me. Animals get me better than people do. They feel my essence, my energy, and my spirit. I am connected with nature above and beyond that of which I have ever been with any human. No matter where I have lived, country, city, or otherwise, for some odd reason, people come to me with their injured pets or animals that they have happened to come across. Why people do this, I still don't know unless they pick up on my energies as well. Whether I'm here or elsewhere. Yes, moving locations has been in the works for quite some time. And even at that, there will come situations and occasions to where I will be doing the same as here, as I have done throughout my entire life. Now then, with that off my chest, I got a question. Should I continue to come out with any more nature content? You know, with you guys, I can't win for losing. Especially with some of you. The thing is I always back up my material and my content and so on and so forth. But yeah, once again, it's been kind of spitting out here because we are almost to that super saturated point of manufactured weather up in the skies overhead, which, well, I no longer have any desire to record. None whatsoever. Now come on down. Yeah, and furthermore, yeah, I've got fixing for more pancakes for one and all once they're cooked, which I will be doing later on today. Been having a lot of issues once again with internet connection quite a few times. I attempted to edit a comment But every time that I try to edit this comment, gee, no internet connection. AI? Or is it just the factor that once again the racetrack down the road is causing interference? Well, like my dad used to say, don't know, don't care. As long as the job gets done, right? And so yes, making pancakes will be a job that once again will get done. Why? Because I enjoy helping out, especially those that acknowledge that help in ways that I highly appreciate. There's our black butterfly, where'd you go, black butterfly? And yeah, false narrative about the life duration of butterflies, because this black butterfly has been out here and I've been trying to capture it many days now. Whether I did that time or not, I don't know. Ironically and strangely enough, it too has gotten that much closer to me. Oh, as a friendly reminder to one and all, in this area, this village, this community, we have such things that are known as free-range pets. We also have free-range chickens, free-range ducks. They all wander about, and they don't always stick to their properties. Okay? Now, anybody that thinks that, oh, well, these cats out here need to be rounded up and taken, to animal control and be provide. No. There's no providing a good homes or anything else. Okay? The county here, they get involved, they kill the cats. Oh, they call it euthanization. No, it's murder. Okay? Hell, I could have rounded up all these cats myself. I could have provided good homes for them. I could have gotten animal control involved if I wanted to, right? No, that's not my style. That's not how I rock and roll. Is it? I don't claim ownership to any animal. That's why I do not and will not have pets. I will take in familiars if they so desire. Yeah. She lets me know what's up. Yeah, seriously, what's up? So anyways, as I sit out here and dead leaves continue to fall from above and cascading down about me and upon my head and shoulders, indicating that, well, this is not summer, this is fall. Everything's dying already. Okay? But yet we still have this summer rains narrative and this and that and all. No. Sorry. But you can just look around and, oh, well, it's drought conditions and, oh, really? Really? Seasons have been changing radically. Of course. As they continue to change the weather, it's going to affect the seasons. regardless of whatever scientific narratives of the spinning of the earth and the revolving of the earth and the sun and moon and blah blah blah. None of that matters once you go into a synthetic age of which we are within. I prefer to stick with natural and organic and not this nonsense of today. Alright, so continuing on, yeah, so I'm sitting out here basically wasting time waiting for whatever precipitation that we might get. Hard to determine right now. But I decided, you know what, no, time to conserve on the electricity and the electric bill overall. Let's just go ahead and waste some time out here. And then once I do go inside for whatever reasons or purposes, I will go ahead and begin the cooking. And tomorrow, everybody gets a Sunday feast. Oh, and just a further notation about me. And once again, I'm going to bring up names because through various means and different means, people have been sending me names of other people. People don't understand who and what I am and the amount of social interactions that I've had throughout my lifetime. From the homeless all the way up to government officials. And I am not speaking lightly when I state government officials. I have made acquaintances with many powerful people within my lifetime. And it's very rare that people actually forget me. Why? I don't know. I've once before related and told a story of when I was late teenager. Well, no, actually, yeah. No, I was in my 20s. And I had decided to go to church with my mother one Sunday morning, just, for nostalgic sakes. And after the service and out in the foyer, this little white-haired lady, very elderly, came up to me. She looked at me inquisitively and asked, "Are you so-and-so's son? Aren't you Morgan?" I didn't know who this lady was to save my life. I looked down at her and I politely, "Well, yes ma'am, I am." And I will never forget this. And surprisingly, it never caused me a complex. But she said, I knew it. All I had to do was look at your nose. And I knew it was Morgan. Yeah. To this day, I still don't know who that kind little elderly woman was. But she really left a mark on me through one simple little statement. And if my nose can impact the memory of someone to that degree, imagine how the rest of my presence is remembered. Am I gloating, being boastful, being prideful? Egotistical? No. I am just stating facts. Simple facts. Reality. Remember, this isn't just a YouTube channel. This is a vlog, a video logbook, a journal of my life. Do you think I'm going to BS you about my life? Do you think I'm going to BS you about the realities that I express through my content? So, long time no see. This is one of my past buddies that, well, we never got really close to one another. And oh man, I can't even remember his name now. And as he comes up, oh yeah, I'll remember his name eventually. Yeah, now we also have the Blue Jays coming up. Yeah, word's finally gotten around that I'm out here. Oh, that bugs me when I can't remember names that I've given. Oh, and it's raining right now. Okay? Yeah. You can see, look at how the sun's shining and it's raining. What is this, Florida? Oh yeah, that's right. Well, Florida used to be declared as just the southern peninsula of Michigan anyway, so. Yeah, and he's got you can see his left ear. Now, if that's through TNR, then it's a home job because it is very poorly done. Otherwise, it could just be a chunk that has been bit out of his ear. Now I could weigh it around and try to look at his rear, if you will, but Conroy. Was it Conroy? Hey, Conroy? Hey, buddy. You're ignoring me, but your ear is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm being too loud for the coons to show back up, I believe. But I always try to expect the unexpected, right? Yeah, Conroy. Alright? Hey, buddy, there's more food right here. Conroy? Hey. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Hey. What? Got some more food? Nuts. My leg went to sleep. Here. See? Right here. Right there. See that? Go ahead. You can come up. There you go, buddy. Go ahead. There you go. Yeah, current time is 3:45 p.m. Yeah, well, the Blue Jays are now coming in. And of course, they're going to be hitting the cat food down below, as there are no cats present at the time. And we have quite a few Blue Jays that are, of course, hidden amongst the leaves for the most part. But yeah, I'm sitting here amongst the sprinkles for a bit longer. And, well, because of, well, I'll just say, you know, it's no help when viewers start giving me a difficult time by expressing their opinions and viewpoints and whatnot. But don't you think that I have enough issues with this platform and artificial intelligence and all that? You know, why must some people go out of their way just to provide that much more irritations and frustrations for me? You know, it's not that it really bothers me, but, you know, I'm one that I'm going to go ahead and spout my realities, right? And personally, I have no problems in doing so. Because after all, you're dealing with a guy that has no life, that gave up on life many years ago. Because why? Life basically gave up on him. As well as the medical establishment, friends, families, acquaintances, you know, you name it. But, you know, I won't put up with frustrations like that, and it's easier for me just to, well, not post content to where certain comments are made. I've already dealt with all the cloud seeding crap in the past, you know, through this platform and the you know, the narratives and the trolls and, you know, the fake channels attacking me, as well as this platform itself demonizing my channel as being unfriendly. No, it's not unfriendly. It's just real, right? Just like what I'm showing in all my videos, it's real. Or at least, it's real to me. And that's why I share this stuff with you guys. But it doesn't take much. You know, I like to use the little analogy that, you know, I have a very long fuse. But it's attached to a very large stick of dynamite. And when that fuse burns up, look out. But I don't like to go that route, right? I'm a good-natured guy. Until somebody pokes the dragon. So, more likely, you know, I will continue to record for my own documentation and for my own purposes and reasons. But whether I will share, huh, highly debatable at the moment, right? So I'll go off into a different realm of sharing opinionated thoughts and narrations, at least for a minute. That Bluella? Huh? Is that Bluella? Well, we're gonna go now because I'm not even sure. Yeah, probably not getting her. Yeah, she's just a little bird. See if we can. It's back in there. Well, hey, buddy, come on up. Hey, Ghost. Wow, we're getting a lot of faces from the past coming up. Come on, Ghost, you can come up. It's alright. So a girl with dog just exclaimed to a neighbor, "Well, you've got a beautiful cat." Oh my God. Well, sounds like Conroy. I already had to. Well, I attempted to stop Conroy from going after another male cat, a black one. The white cat just parted as soon as the meow started off, and by golly gumtree, I'm not sure if that was even Ghost. In fact, I don't think it was. Oh yeah, and it's raining. And well, even though I detest the rain anymore because, well, you know, yeah, here I sit. At least for a minute longer. And 34 minutes long now. And of course, with the rain comes the surveillance plane. Might be able to hear it. I'm not going to go look for it. It's, oh yeah. It's not just a jet aircraft that has its presence before these precipitation events, small or large. Yeah, weather like this just might bring in a coon or two. I don't know. Would have been nice if circumstances could have played out a little bit differently this morning, but Everything happens for reasons and purposes, right? Everything. And remember, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction within the physical and spiritual worlds and realms. Everything in existence operates on that one law. You know, there may have been 3 losses of life that I have shared in the content of within the history of this channel. Is that to be focused upon, or should it be focused upon of how many lives I have saved? For those that actually value life. For every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So the raccoons came, seen me, turned around, and walked away. Well, with the exception of a little bit of running this morning, as it was displayed. But you know, doesn't matter. Once I'm seen, I'm not forgotten. And because of how I dictate myself out here, those experiences continue. This has been a steady scenario throughout my whole life with my interactions with what we call nature. I have seen much death in my time interacting with nature, but I have been there to help life. What should be viewed as most important? Now it is time for me to be quiet, as we might have company coming in. Man, my right ear has been ringing on and off all day today. It'd be nice if people would stop talking about me. Flat out. There we go again. Yeah, there's a little bit of cat food out there. Why don't you get down, please? Please? That's for the birds. Here comes Ghost. Yeah, there was I could hear a raccoon off in the distance. Come on up, Ghost. It's all right. You can come up, buddy. Well, it's possible. Oh yeah, it is possible that this one's presence might have spooked said raccoon off. Come on, Ghost. It's all right. You can come up, buddy. Well, if that's Ghost, he's looking a whole heck of a lot better. Yeah, that's him, because I can tell. Yeah. Yeah, he's looking much better. Yeah. Something else fluttering around back here. Oh, just another little notation about the raccoons. There is a gentleman that lives over in this direction, and those raccoons reside within his home. No, not as pets or anything like that, but they have taken up residence within his home. Okay? That's how we, real members of this community, you know? Not those out-of-towners that's been outsourced to come in here to cause havoc. But those that have lived their lives here understand the animals about them. You want some more? Go ahead. Come on up. You can finish this up. Oh, a little bit of water to swallow it down. There you go, buddy. Have at it. I got more. Yeah, Ghost just ran off as some kids were crossing the parking lot down behind me. Which is alright because I had to inform Puff that Ghost was up here in order to yeah. Let's just say I wanted to thwart any friction that might take place. Alright, Puff, I'm gonna put out some more food, okay? Go ahead. It's all yours, buddy. Jump on it while the getting's good. Yeah, and unfortunately, yet another family member out here has come up missing, and that's Little Miss Black Mamba. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. And again, surprisingly, Puff has come up to the closest platter, if you will, rather than the further one. Yep. Well, it's possible I might have screwed up with my pause button again, unless of course the phone is trying to dictate its own thing, right? But it's saying 48 minutes, 49 minutes now, something like that. Yeah. Really keeping my fingers crossed for a visit from raccoons, but yeah, goofy. Yeah, all right. Well, what you think, huh? What you thinking? Yeah? You want to come over here and visit? Say hi? Oh yeah, there, okay. Yeah, nothing but a shadow, huh? Well, he told me he did not like me recording him, and well, he was, yeah, so he's walking away now as I was going to record him as he was sitting here, right nearby. Quite the cool cat, all in all. And he carries other names depending on whom around here that you talk to that knows this cat. Well, I'm thinking the raccoons might not make their appearance. I've been out here for quite some time now.